And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Oh! Oh, what? What? Holy shit!
Damn it, Bobby. Where'd you find this?
Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. We're hopping right into the episode. We're getting right into it. We know what happened to Nekomaru. He got jacked up, got hit with a cannon directly to the face, and is now in the hospital. Assumingly, he's in the hospital. We have no idea where he's at. So we're finding out what the hell happened and what we can do to get our boy back. Let's talk to Fuyuhiko, who's turned out to be a lot better, right? He's not such a dickhead anymore. I think he's developed a little bit more of a personality that is a little bit more cooperative. Oh, it's you, Hajime. Huh. Even in such an abnormal situation, people still get hungry.
Damn it.
Nekomaru, what that bastard mean by his final firework? That line's more than suited to a Yakuza unit. Anyway, Nekomaru must have wanted to protect Akane at all costs, just like how Pekka wanted to protect you.
You?
Shut up. Don't say another word.
Sorry.
Just go on ahead to the restaurant. I'll come later. Fuyuhiko. Damn, he's torn up. You feel bad for him, though. You gotta feel for him. As I was walking into the restaurant, unintentionally, I felt my feet come to a swift halt. I wonder who that's crying. Oh, it's Akane. From inside the restaurant, I heard the sound of a girl crying. Is someone crying inside? Mikan? Or is it Hiyoko? While peeking into the restaurant, I slowly stepped inside. Dumbass, you can't tell whether it's Akane, Hiyoko, or Mikan? Really? Huh? Akane, you're the one who's crying? She's got tears dripping down into her boobies. Booby tears are the worst. I'm scared. What's gonna happen to us? I'm scared! What happened? Could she be in shock about what happened to Nekomaru? Yesterday, she was acting braver. I was probably shocked, dude. What's going on with Mahiru's photo gallery here? It's Mahiru's photos. Hiyoko used them as decoration. That's right, Mahiru will always be with us now and forever. Not just Mahiru, Byakuya, Teruteru, and Pekko too. What do you got to say for yourself? Hey, what happened to Akane? Isn't she acting kind of weird?
I see.
Hajime, be careful. That's probably not the real Fuyuhiko. Huh? What prompted this? This just came out of nowhere. I know, the real Fuyuhiko is already dead. I did have a theory that he would come back as a Monokuma robot. That's why that's probably Fuyuhiko's clone. What are you saying?
Hey.
Also, I heard from Monokuma that Nekomaru couldn't be saved. It's unfortunate, but a transfer student is apparently going to come as soon as... They're gonna have a transfer student come to the So let's all give that person a warm welcome. What the hell? Are you messing around?
It's the truth.
I'm not messing around. I always speak the truth.
Right?
In order to prove it, I'll explain it, especially to you.
Listen carefully.
Listen carefully, Hajime. I finally discovered who the traitor is. You know the true identity of World Ender? The traitor who was hiding among us is...
No mistake.
Byakuya. That's right, Byakuya is alive. That was something I was thinking about earlier throughout the entire playthrough that, you know, it never showed Byakuya's face. It said he was stabbed in the neck and stabbed in the abdomen like 9 times, but it never showed his face when he died. So I could get behind this.
Are you sure about that?
He's been weird from the start, but isn't he acting much weirder than usual? I don't know. I think as annoying as Nagito can be, I think he's onto something. Hey, it's definitely best if we keep Nagito tied up. No, not just tied up. I won't be satisfied until I peel the skin off his face and expose the meat so we can't identify him anymore. That's really fucked up. That doesn't sound very gentle. Did he do something to you? That idiot, he lied to me about Mahiru being alive and said he saw her at the movie theater. Why is he telling such a pointless lie? I don't know. I hate being lied to. I won't feel satisfied until all his joints are bent at awkward angles. It'd probably be a waste of time to find out the reason for each little thing Nagito does, but I don't get this at all. Why did he have to tell such an outrageous lie? I don't know, because he's fucking weird. It may not be a lie, I don't know. What happened, Akane? It's not like you to cry. Get a grip on yourself. I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, Nekomaru got killed, you know? What are you saying? It's not like Nekomaru is dead yet. I'm scared. I don't want this anymore. I'm gonna go back home. She must be so shocked that Nekomaru sacrificed himself for her. No, there's no way that explains a change this sudden and drastic.
Yes.
Pardon me, everyone, but do you happen to have some time to spare?
Hello. My name is Ibuki Miyota.
It may be rude of me, but I would like to say my greetings first thing in the morning. Look at her fucking eyes. Is she taken over by Nagito too? Good morning, I look forward to working with you all today. Ibuki? She's got slobber and snot coming out of her nose. Yes, I'm Ibuki Miyota. Aren't you acting strange too? Be careful, Ibuki. Hajime's dangerous. He wants to kill you and eat. This has got to be a dream. This has got to... What are you saying?
Yes.
Mr. Hajime, I'm not tasty. Please do not eat me. He's obviously lying. I see, so it was a lie.
It's the truth.
It's not a lie. I never tell lies.
Understood.
I see, so it is not a lie. It may be necessary for me to beg for my life after all. What the heck is this? Akane, Nagito, Ibuki, they're all acting strange. What's going on? Did they go crazy or something? It wouldn't be strange to go crazy in a situation like this.
Got it wrong.
That's not it!
Yes,
Ibuki, she has an extremely high fever. That's probably the case.
that's weird.
Before you start taking... I think she's supposed to say before you start talking. Before you start talking, I want you to tell me something. Who the hell are you?
Why?
Why have you forgotten me? I'm Mikan Sumiki. Anyway, please try touching her forehead. If you do, you'll see what I mean. My hand to her forehead? Yeah, that's how you generally measure fever if you don't have a fucking thermometer, dumbass. Ibuki, just a second.
Understood.
In exchange, please spare my life. I softly placed my hand onto Ibuki's forehead while she continued to spout gibberish. She's hot? What is this? This heat is abnormal.
Yes.
That's right, she has a terribly high fever. Then could the others... Akane, let me feel your forehead too. I'm sorry, I'm so weak. I placed my hand onto Akane's forehead while she groaned and kept sobbing. That must be it. She has such a high fever, there's no way that's a normal human body temperature. Nagito, you too? I don't have a fever. I feel extremely great today. I placed my hand on his forehead. Once again, I got the same result.
What?
All three of them have fevers? Then the reason those guys are saying such wacky stuff is...
Emergency!
My
Emergency!
goodness, that's obviously bad. Monokuma? For him to appear right now, does that mean this is...
Just a minute.
Whoa there, can you wait just a second for the explanation? The others are on their way too. And just as Monokuma said, I heard the sound of pounding footsteps. Everyone who gathered all had confused expressions plastered onto their faces.
Now what?
Hey.
I heard it from Monokuma. Looks like something strange is going on again.
Could it be?
Did something happen, you guys?
Now then.
Looks like everyone's here. Now then, let's start with the explanation.
Wait!
Hold on! Monokuma, you're pulling a prank again, aren't you? And what happened to Nekomaru? Hurry up and return him first, you robber bear! Nekomaru? Are you talking about the boy who turns into a woman when he gets splashed with water? What the?
You stupid grandma!
Who the heck is that? Nekomaru doesn't have a weird ability like that. Brrr.
Jeez! Shut!
Who the hell is this guy in the background?
I don't even know what's been done to me, but I feel a mysterious, energy.
What the hell is going on?
Well now.
Now that I've shut up the nuisance, let's go back to the topic at hand. Though,
Well.
I'm pretty sure you guys have already noticed since you're all so quick-witted. So it's just as I thought, the true identity of this high fever is...
Right!
That's right, this is the new motive that I've given you.
It's the despair disease!
Oh shit.
What the?
Despair disease?
Actually,
You know, there are extremely tiny insects that can't be seen with the naked eye living on this island.
it's true.
It's not like I added them recently, I just never told you about them.
Anyway, the endemic disease spread by these insects is called the despair disease. Despair disease? I've never heard of such a thing.
Well,
Then let me tell you about it. As the name suggests, the despair disease is a really annoying disease where you get a high fever along with various symptoms that are full of despair. Those symptoms are different based on the person. For instance, Nagito is afflicted by the liar disease, Akane has the coward disease, and Ibuki has the gullible disease, I guess.
What?
They just had to get symptoms that are the opposite of their normal personalities, except for Nagito.
hey,
It's not like all you guys are down with the sickness yet. But be careful, sometimes the despair disease can get passed from person to person, just like a cold. You mean it's contagious? Don't put your guard down just because you don't have the disease. It'd be awful if everyone got sick.
Let's run, Miss Sonia. It'd be terrible if you caught the lowly disease of the common folks.
That's right, let's run away. I don't want to catch such a weird disease.
Why?
And why is that a motive? Are you saying that a killing will occur soon after everyone falls into this crazy state? Isn't this quite a novel idea?
I can't wait! I can't wait!
A killing that occurs while everyone has a completely different personality. Think of all the murder tricks. Is there any way to treat it?
Like,
Why is there a need to treat it? I mean, the despair disease isn't supposed to make you suffer. It's a disease that cures your soft hearts towards killing. And with this, you can finally take the plunge and commit murder. You bastard, you better stop talking about this bullshit. It's all my fault. I'm sorry I'm always bothering you.
All right.
I've decided, as an apology, I'm going to commit murder. Are there any charcoal briquettes? Briquettes? I'm pretty sure I found some at the supermarket. Stop it, Akane, Nagito, Ibuki, you guys stay put.
Hey.
You're wrong, I'm not Nagito. To tell you the truth, Nagito Komaeda is a fake name. I'm sorry I've kept it a secret until now.
Understood.
Oh, I see.
What the?
She's believing him again, so serious.
Amazing.
Man, whatever, I feel so great today. This despair disease is awesome. Despair, 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 despair. It's amazing, you all should get it too. We're all done for, there's no such thing as hope. All we have to do is die from this despair disease. That's the only way. Then they passed out.
Whoa. Whoa, he collapsed.
Nagito! Now that I've given you a new motive, how will things develop? Would the killings start after everyone gets the despair disease? Or even before that?
chills, chills, kills!
I'm so excited about it, I'm just gonna stand around naked with my dick hanging out. Just kidding, I'm always naked. You just can't see my bare dick. Hey, damn it, Nekomaru's incident just happened and now this? Where did that peaceful mood that lasted till yesterday go? This is bad. Nagito is foaming at the mouth. She's right, I've never seen foam that color before.
Impossible.
It's an ephemerally rare color, normally only found in the depths of the Netherworld Sea.
In this case, the color doesn't matter, so let's hurry him over to the hospital. I got it, I'll help out.
Please wait.
What should we do about Akane and Ibuki?
We're definitely going to bring them too. We don't know what they'll do if we leave them alone. Hey bastards, can you walk?
Yes.
Allow me to confirm, I just have to alternate the movements of my left and right leg, correct?
Hold on, I'll walk, so don't leave me.
Then let's go. With the diseased in tow, Nagito, whose condition was clearly worsening, we rushed over to the hospital. But this kind of motive is impossible. An actual despair disease? And there's a possibility that it might be passed along? What the heck? Damn it, what should I do? I will go and make the infected change their clothes, and then I'll have them sleep in the patient rooms.
Understood.
Understood, so I just have to change my clothes, correct? I'm scared of changing.
For now.
Anyway, everyone, please wait here. As she supported all three of them with her shoulders, Mikan disappeared into the depths of the hospital. Is this setting up a motive for Mikan to kill somebody? Since she's the ultimate nurse, that would require her to like catch the disease and then maybe kill someone.
Damn it!
Is that what we're getting at here? Damn it, I never expected us to get sick. What's going to happen?
Let me tell you.
I would not mind if Nagito retired permanently. Damn, Gundam.
Is Mikan gonna
personally change their clothes?
What's wrong with that?
Oh.
Does that include Nagito too? Isn't that a little bad?
There's no need to panic. Even I attend to the needs of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. And they don't even wear clothes.
Hey!
Don't lump hamsters and teenage boys together.
Hey, this is a stupid conversation. Is this stupid conversation going to last much longer?
Hey.
Shouldn't we be seriously thinking about what we need to do from now on and stuff? What we need to do from now on. Well, I'm gonna talk to the only person with any sort of common sense here. It would either be between Fuyuhiko and Chiaki. Okay, Chiaki's just gonna put her hood up. Monokuma said the disease was spread by insects. We can't see with our eyes. Would bug repellent from the supermarket help? That wasn't very insightful. Looks like things are getting pretty strange.
Even so.
But now's the time for us to do our best. We need to stand firm until Nekomaru comes back. Don't overwork yourself too much, though. Your wound hasn't fully healed yet. I can't slack off now. Does Fuyuhiko have the disease? I'm worried about those 3, but for now, I should let Mikan take care of them. I guess I just have to talk to everybody.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
This disease, it resembles an illness the Demon King once unleashed long ago to wipe out a large country. There is no need it would work. There's no reason it would work against me, the Supreme Overlord of Ice. Okay, bro.
I am worried about those 3, but is there a chance that Mikan will catch it while she is tending to them?
We should consider that too. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what might be the motive to get her to kill.
Maybe.
By any chance, is Mikan gonna attend to all of Nagito's needs? Damn it, this is a dilemma. I don't want to get sick, but I'm jealous of that disease.
Now it's not to say, yeah, so they're starting to get sick. You can see who's infected. Fuyuhiko is probably infected. Soda's probably infected. I can't tell with Gundam. He's talking about ice. I don't know if he had like fire shit before.
Jeez.
That disease sure looks dangerous. Nagito, Akane, and Ibuki aren't acting normal. If it spreads to anyone else, a killing is bound to happen.
Let me tell you this.
Based on their observed behavior, I cannot deny that.
But those guys aren't being considerate. I want them to at least have the decency to consider committing suicide before they start bothering us.
That is.
Hey, Hiyoko?
I know it can't be that easy. So it's important to make sure we don't end up catching the disease. Make sure? Well, what do you mean?
Cockroach said that.
Geez, why don't you get it? We need to isolate them from us so they don't spread the disease. Isolate.
Ew.
If you can't cure it, the only option is to stop it from spreading. Even a preschooler knows that. But still, isn't isolating them a bit too harsh? I think we all know a thing or two about isolation and quarantine at this point. This episode's hitting a little too hard to home. Hey, if everyone catches the despair disease, we won't be able to do anything about it anymore, you know?
This is bad.
You're right. There's no way we should allow it to spread. Hold on a sec.
Hey.
Isolation, you mean we need to quarantine them inside the hospital, right?
That's what I mean, man. This is hitting too close to home.
Chiaki, don't tell me you also agree with this?
What's wrong?
It's to prevent a killing. As long as that disease is Monokuma's motive, if we just ignore it, a killing will happen again. To prevent that, we also have to prevent the disease from spreading. That's why we need to quarantine them.
Like.
Even if we quarantine them, who's gonna take care of them? Mikan's gonna stay here anyway. She's been touching the infected all over, so it's possible she's already caught the disease. But there's no way we can leave her by herself.
Hey.
Then why don't you stay too? Huh?
Huh?
Now that I think about it, you touched them when you took their temperature, right? Oh. So I'll leave the rest to you. Contact me if something happens. Contact you? How are we supposed to do that?
Jeez.
Oh, right, we need to think of a way to communicate. If we keep meeting in person, we could catch the disease.
Hey, you.
So I'll let you handle that, Kazuichi.
Yeah, I got it.
Fine.
Fret not. We are not going to abandon you. I shall station myself nearby in case anything happens.
Nearby?
There is a motel on this island. Until this matter is resolved, we shall stay the night there.
Aw.
What? Do we really have to stay at such a dirty place?
Silence.
What are we supposed to do if we can't immediately get there if something happens? Also, if that disease is airborne, the hotel on the first island might already be unsafe.
Is the Tanaka Empire!
We must be vigilant about protection. I have those who I must protect.
They're just hamsters, dude.
I'll destroy you!
That is an unkind thing to say, you fiend. How dare you call my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction hamsters? They're gerbils.
Jeez.
Fine, I'll just stay at the motel, okay? Jeez, how annoying. Even if it's a quarantine, we're still gonna be on the same island, so just call us if something happens. Huh? What? What are you frustrated for? This is obviously a trap. Monokuma's goal is to separate us as a group. Is it really okay for us to fall for that?
So,
It's not like we've stopped being friends. I just don't want a killing to happen ever again. We can't prevent that if everyone gets sick, you know.
You know, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. There's no way we're gonna lose together here, you know?
That's right.
Because if that happens, then Monokuma gets what he wants. Hey, Hyoko, what did you say to me earlier? Something about me being the first one to get cut off?
and
What's wrong with that? This must be that moment. It's not like Mikan and Hajime are enough people.
you.
Are you saying you're gonna stay here too? Huh? You too? This life of mine is a spare anyway. Fine then, do whatever you want. Hey Fuyuhiko, are you sure? You might be endangering yourself, you know?
Jeez.
Hey, don't make me repeat myself,
Hey.
bastard.
You're really okay with this? Then I'm gonna leave the rest of you too.
Whatever's happening over here, just leave it to us. We'll make sure to keep the disease from spreading. Come on, shouldn't you guys head over to the motel before you catch the disease?
I am sorry.
I am sorry we are forcing this upon you.
No, what everyone's saying is true, so it's okay. Thank you, both of you. I won't let your feelings go to waste. We'll make sure to find out the mystery of the despair disease while you're all here.
I think.
Probably. Probably not. I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase.
Now then, I shall excuse myself. I am counting on you.
Then I'll make sure to figure some way to communicate later.
Bye-bye, do your best and try and stay alive. Yeah, fuck you. I'm cool with everyone except Hyoko. And just like that, the others left, leaving me and Fuyuhiko at the hospital. I never expected it would turn out like this.
Jeez.
It's not like it's their fault, it's that bastard Monokuma's fault. I can't believe he's actually arranged something as irritating as a disease.
Hello.
Thank you for waiting. Oh, they're finally finished changing. Everyone's resting in their rooms. Why is it just you two? You know. I know. They must have left to get fruits to bring back later. Everyone is so kind. I'm so glad everyone is so thoughtful towards their friends. Well, like I said, we're all equals when we're sick. Let's all work together and do our very best. Hajime, I'm sorry, but I'll let you handle the explanation. That's quite the burden I have to bear. And so we decided to split into 2 groups. In the hospital, there are 3 people who caught Monokuma's despair disease: Akane, Nagido, and Ibuki. There's also Mikan, who's nursing them back to health, and as a safeguard, Fuyuhiko and myself. Altogether, 6 people are staying at the hospital. Chiaki, Gundam, Kazuichi, Sonya, and Hyoko are staying at the motel on the same island. As for Nekomaru, he's not back yet, but anyway, until we do something about the despair disease, our current situation isn't going to change. But we have no clue what we need to do. Seriously, what should we do? I don't know, figure it out, Hajime. Huh? I suddenly woke up. And if I woke up, that means I fell asleep without realizing it. Earlier, I discussed it with Fuyuhiko and we decided we'd take turns resting. That's right, that's why I came to the on-call room on the 2nd floor of the hospital. I haven't been sleeping well the past few days, so a sudden drowsiness overtook me. And I was asleep, which is a good thing, but my body really feels heavy for some reason. No, it's not just heavy, it feels like somewhat soft and... What? What the fuck is this? Look at Hajime's hair. That's probably not the only thing that's standing up. I remember my first time I got a hair boner. Hair boner! Mikan? Oh.
You're tickling me.
Move! I can't breathe.
No, you can't. Don't move around.
This is kind of awkward.
Huh?
They had to show that little upskirt action there too. Are you okay? Your complexion is a bluish purple shade. It might be a severe cyanotic reaction. Hajime, can you hear me? Get a hold of yourself. Mikan finally got off me, grabbed my shoulders, and began shaking me intensely. However, that was enough to get my consciousness to drift back to reality. Ugh. Hajime, you've regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I thought you died. Me too. I seriously thought I was gonna die.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought about taking a rest on the on-call room, but you were already asleep, so... That doesn't mean you can climb on top of me. Then I'll be on the bottom next time. That's seriously not what I'm talking about. Mikan's been all over Hajime's dick. Hey, I'm trying to jerk off over here. Oh, it's Fuyuhiko. I thought it was Soda. What are you guys doing? Fuyuhiko? No, this is... I really hope you didn't get the wrong idea. I didn't have my hands on her ass or anything. Were you guys sleeping together?
Bastard!
You dirty, rotten bastard! You guys are fucking high school students! Seriously, you got this all wrong. We don't have time for that. Nagito, he's in danger. Danger? What? When I peeked inside his room earlier, it looked like... Oh, when I peeked inside his room earlier, it looked like he wasn't breathing. Huh? Ah! This is bad. Now it's not the time for us to rest. Mikan vigorously leapt out of bed and ran out of the on-call room. Hajime, now's not the time for you to be pitching a tent. We need to hurry. Seriously, I'm not... Fuyuhiko and I chased after Mikan as she ran into Nagito's room. Hajime's just running in with a boner. What's going on? Nagito, please get a hold of yourself. Despite Mikan's desperate pleas, I didn't see Nagito react at all.
Tell me.
There's no way he died, right? The body discovery announcement isn't playing.
Hey, fidget.
Oh, what the fuck? Damn it, he's totally waiting for it. This looks very bad. Do something. Break his fever. Mikan, is Nagito all right? It looks like his breathing has returned. Really? But his condition is unpredictable, and that's putting it lightly.
Hey!
How light is that? Is it sweet potato soft?
Well?
If so, that's pretty light.
Please don't interfere.
Hey, look, isn't Nagito's mouth moving?
You're right, he might be trying to say something. Nagito, what happened? As she said his name, Mikan softly tilted her ear toward Nagito's lips. What did he say? Apparently his condition has improved and he feels quite refreshed. Since Monokuma said that Nagito has the liar disease, he probably means the opposite and actually feels really crappy.
Like...
Well, what's going to happen if he just dies? We're not going to have a class trial, right?
Don't talk like that! Yes. Nagito is never going to die. I will save him by any means necessary.
I see. Got it. Then I leave Nagito's life to you.
Yes.
Far from her usual self, Mikan responded assertively and went back to tending to Nagito. If we stay here any longer, we might just get in the way.
Damn right.
Then follow me. While you were resting, the goods arrived. I gotta show them to you. The goods aren't something dangerous, right? Let's go to the lobby. And off to the lobby we go. Hey Fuyuhiko, what did you mean when you said goods?
Damn right.
Look on top of the reception desk. On top of the reception desk? I do see them. A surveillance camera. Fuyuhiko is talking about this, right? Looks like a monitor and a camera unit. Hey, what is this? Perfect timing, the blue light is blinking. Does something happen when it blinks? Seeing is believing, as they say. Try pressing the button just below that light. I just have to press the button? I did what Fuyuhiko said and pressed the button. There he is.
Hey, is this Hajime? Loud and clear. Looks like it's pretty connected.
Kazuichi, then this is...
Yeah, that's right. That's the way to communicate that he was talking about.
All right.
Looks like it's time for the ultimate mechanic to shine. How about it? This is what I've been working on. Remember that alley with those shady-looking street booths? That's where I found this. It's a surveillance camera for household use, and I just tweaked it a little. So now it's basically a video chat device. Well, it's pretty hit or miss.
Video chat, huh?
Get it?
It's true. We don't have to worry about getting infected with this.
That's right.
So it may be a hassle, but we'll be contacting each other with this from now on, okay? This is only a test run this time, so I guess this should be pretty fun. Okay then, see you later. Kazuichi left this while you were resting.
Damn right.
This surveillance camera unit comes with a surveillance camera and a surveillance monitor. Anything the camera records is broadcast live on the monitor. So he prepared 2 of these sets and swapped each of their cameras. I see, by swapping the cameras, his monitor will display what's on my camera and vice versa. Apparently he also modified it a little. He widened its narrow communication range just beyond household use.
Even so.
But even so, he still had a limit, so apparently the signal can't reach from the hospital to the motel. Then we can't communicate between the hospital and the motel. You didn't notice? He was contacting you just now from the music venue near the motel. From there, the signal reaches the hospital with no problems. But they're staying at the motel, right? What happens if we can't reach them when we need to?
Damn right.
I thought the same thing, so we arranged times for us to contact each other. It's set up for us to communicate 30 minutes after Monokuma's morning and evening announcements. Our next contact with them is going to be tomorrow morning. Don't sleep in. He's well prepared, as expected of the heir of an enormous organization. You know, he's well prepared, or maybe you're just fucking disorganized, Hajime. You were too busy fucking getting boners laying with Mikan. Huh? What is it? Nothing.
Ahem. Hope speak
Is
is
it
please
10?
return
Okay.
now, Ben.
So 10 o'clock.
Now then.
It's that time already, huh? Now then, where should I sleep tonight? Are you planning to use the on-call room with a certain someone again? Like I said, it's not what it looked like.
You guys.
Hey, aren't you misunderstanding? A hospital is a facility for sick people, so it's not for lodgings or young romantic trites, you know? You too? What are you talking
I
about?
don't like this.
Oh, I see. Your generation has fallen out of the habit of looking at bulletin boards.
Unbelievable.
Come on, take a look at the bulletin board. There's a notice on there, right? A notice on the bulletin board? A bulletin board notice. Is he talking about this? Hospital precautions. Eating and drinking is forbidden within the hospital building. If patients do not need to be accompanied overnight, stays by non-patients are expressly forbidden.
In other words,
Right. It's like the notices you often see in hospitals. You can't stay overnight here.
Insane.
There is one patient who needs to be accompanied. Oh, you're talking about Nagito, right?
unbelievable.
Then I'll allow just one person to accompany him. The rest of you need to hurry and get out of here.
Jeez.
Hospital precautions, my ass. He should have said so sooner. Only one person can stay the night, and there's no way we can make Mikan leave.
Jeez. You're pathetic.
I guess we have no choice. We should head back to our cottages then. You're right. Even if we stay here, we probably won't be able to do anything. Uh-oh. Somebody might be dying. After explaining the circumstances to Mikan, we decided to go back to our cottages for the time being. So, Fuyuhiko and I are going to be the only ones sleeping in our cottages tonight. I'm a little worried. No, the ones who are stuck in the hospital should be more worried. What's the point of me getting so worried? Alright, when I wake up tomorrow, I'll go to the hospital right away. I feel bad leaving Mikan alone. I guess for now I should try and get some sleep. We are back in the morning.
Good.
Yeah.
Well then.
Okay. We get it. I'm worried about Mikan and the others. I should hurry over to the hospital. The moment I got out of bed, I immediately left my cottage and headed over to the hospital. Nice, so we don't have to mess around.
Yo.
Yo, you came early today. You're the one who's early.
Damn right.
Well, I just got here. So what should we do? There's still a little time before we need to make contact. Want to go to Nagito's room and check up on him? Yeah, I'm worried about how he's doing. Worry? Why do I have to worry about a guy like him? Still. I don't know, dude, because people are dying. That might be a reason why you should worry about him. They still got this shit going on, this weird stuff. I don't understand any of this at all. Alright, let's check on Nagito. Well, he's still in here. So is Mikan. Mikan, how's Nagito doing? Same as usual. No, actually, might be worse than yesterday.
This is bad.
Are you fucking serious?
His pulse is extremely weak. He might slip into critical condition sometime today.
Is he that sick?
But as long as I'm his nurse, I will never let Nagito die. Ever.
I do understand how you feel, but don't overexert yourself, okay? Hey, Hajime, it's almost time to start the connection. We need to head over to the lobby. Yeah, got it. After being reminded of how powerless I am, I left Nagito's room. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. We need to go to the lobby. We're heading there. I'm gonna check on Shitimi and see if she's... Oh, we'll do it after. The incoming signal light is blinking.
Now then.
Looks like they're already waiting. Let's hurry up and start the connection. Yeah, you're right. I pressed the button underneath the blinking light and the monitor instantly lit up. Looks like the camera and the monitor had no problem making a connection. Soon enough, a familiar face showed up on the other side of the monitor.
What's up?
Hello, how is it? Can you see my handsome face? Yeah, I can see you real clear. We're good on our end too. I can totally see your broke-ass faces. Alright, bitch. It might be best if I tell the others about Nagito's condition. Hey, are you the only one over there?
Nope.
No, we're all here except for Hiyoko. What happened to Hiyoko? It seems we all look like apparent enemies in the eyes of that coward.
She has locked herself in her room. She said from the other side of the door that she won't come out until the despair disease has been cured.
She's even being cautious around the others in the motel, huh? Looks like they're also in a testy situation.
Hey,
So how about you? How are you guys doing? Yeah, about that. To tell you the truth, Nagito's actually in serious danger. I already know he's seriously dangerous.
Well,
No, not like that. He's seriously wondering the border between life and death.
What?
What did you say?
However,
But is he going to be okay, right? Nagito is going to get better?
hey.
First Nekomaru, then Nagito. That ain't funny at all. Well, for now, we really can't say.
You really can't say. That's impossible.
Monami, why are you on that side?
Because it'd be dangerous if I got close to the hospital, since I don't even know what's going on in there.
You are really pissing me off. Like, why does a stupid stuffed animal need to be cautious about a disease?
you can't.
Please don't discriminate. That despair disease is horrible. It's a dangerous disease that can even destroy this island. So until we figure out how to deal with it, I will be on this side.
Boy, everybody sure is helpful. Before I could respond to Monami, Fuyuhiko had cut the connection.
Don't fuck with me.
That shitty stuffed animal, she seriously pissed me off. Alright, damn it, I'm going outside to cool off. Fuyuhiko practically spat those words before he went outside. Anyway, all we can do now is wait. Just wait patiently until the situation improves and changes for the better. Yeah, I have a feeling that's not gonna happen. That's why we waited patiently. Because waiting patiently was the only thing we could do. We waited patiently. On a side note, why can't I relax when I'm in a hospital? I paced back and forth around the hospital lobby. Fuyuhiko entered and left the hospital many times, and time just kept passing by. Okay.
ahem! Hope speak it is now. Please return now then.
Well, so much for waiting.
Damn it.
It feels like a lot of stuff got skipped over and now it's nighttime already. It's almost time for tonight's transmission.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
We should go back to our cottages. We should go back to our cottages when that's done. It's fucking annoying to keep going back and forth though. But before we go back, can we check on Nagito one more time? Go for it. Leave this transmission thing to me.
Jeez.
They're not gonna have a new clue anyway. I can handle this. Then I'll leave it to you. Alright, let's check. Shitimi. I have just one poop. Or two poops, I guess. Okay. Let's go check on Nagito. What the fuck? Whoa, Ibuki? What are you doing here? You need to be resting.
Yes.
To tell you the truth, I've been getting quite bored doing nothing but sleeping. Also, it would just trouble you if I slept all the time, so I was hoping I can help you with anything. But it's better if I am sleeping, correct? Yeah, just get some rest for now. It'd be a big help if you got better soon.
Understood.
Yes, understood. That's kind of scary. I hope she gets better real soon. Yeah, what the fuck?
going on in here? Mikan's too focused on caring for Nagito. She hasn't even noticed that I entered the room. Has she been caring for him this whole time? Hey, Mikan. Hey, Mikan. No matter how many times I talk to her, she's not responding. Her back is turned toward me as she is focused on caring for Nagito. I peeked over Mikan's shoulder and said, "Hey, Mikan, are you okay?" Hiya! It looks like you finally noticed.
Please don't surprise me like that. I almost got wet.
Wet?
Did you come by to check on Nagito?
I just wanted to see how he's doing, but you look pretty tired too. Isn't it better if you get a little rest?
I hope I'm not mistaken. That'd be really embarrassing. Are you by chance worried about me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll remember this moment until the day I die. I'm starting to get my energy back, so I'll get back to taking care of Nagito.
Okay, I hope she understood what I said, but she's working so hard it'd be bad if I kept getting in her way. That's exactly how I felt, so I decided to just shut up and go back to the lobby. Yo, how's Nagito doing? I'm more worried about Mikan than Nagito. She looks like she's had no time to rest.
Damn it.
Nagito's probably not doing so well. What about you? Are you guys done with the transmission?
Jeez.
As I expected, we wrapped it up quickly, like they had nothing new to report. They're apparently trying to find a cure somehow, but there hasn't been any progress. So on both our ends, it looks like we had no results.
Jeez. You're
Oh well.
pathetic.
Let's look forward to tomorrow. With a depressingly heavy mood riding on our backs, we headed back to our cottages. My worries have piled so high that one side just isn't enough. And the more I think about it, it's like I'm slowly being sucked deeper and deeper into an endless pit. I guess for today, I should just go to sleep. It's best if I don't dwell on it too much. And not just that, first thing in the morning, I need to get to the hospital again. I kept telling myself as I sighed one last time, and closed my eyes. Out of the blue, a hazy scene began to take shape. From the depths of my consciousness, it slowly took its time, hazily, like watercolor paint suspended in water. Slowly, hazily. Whoa. Whoa, is he having flashbacks? There was a classroom from somewhere. A classroom that I've seen before, but I don't know where. I can hear voices. Somebody's talking. Did you hear? Isn't it amazing? Apparently he's been accepted into Hope Speak Academy. But was he that exceptional? Those are noises. I'm dully staring out the window, pretending not to listen. I don't want to listen. But even if I don't want to listen, the noises leap into my ears. Huh? You don't know? Huh? Know what? Apparently you don't have to be exceptional to get into Hope Speak Academy. But it's an academy that recruits only exceptional students from around the world, right? I wanted to cover my ears. I wanted to run. To the place I deserve to be, not here. To the place where I can be more confident. Wow, I never knew that was possible. So he's the same too? Obviously. I mean, he doesn't have any special talents that Hope Speak Academy would be interested in. He's just a normal guy who can be found anywhere. Well, admiring the academy is free, but it must be tough for the parents who have to write the check. Leave me alone. I just want to become someone who's confident in myself. What is this anyway? Who are they talking about? Why can't I remember? Who am I? Whoa. So Hajime is just a normal dude.
Hey!
Did you know that talking about a personal failure is a good way to break the ice when meeting new people? So, I'm going to tell you my story of personal failure. In the wild world I live in, popularity is a symbol of power. That's why I decided to write a fake love letter to myself so I could brag about it to others. I was bragging about it to my friend, but unfortunately, all I had was an envelope. When my friend wanted me to show him the unwritten letter, I was in a real bind. So I showed him a blank piece of paper and said this: "This letter was written with special ink. Only those chosen by God can see it." When I said that, he was all, "That love letter is brimming with passion." However, things started looking bad at that point. The other people around us started praising him because they thought he could actually read the letter. That's when he started hogging everyone's attention as a divine messenger of God. And eventually he was worshipped by society. Now he uses his followers to sell shady vases for a quick buck. Thanks to my big mouth, he became a multi-millionaire. How regretful. What an epic fail. That was my story of personal failure. What'd you think of it? Is the ice broken? Since you listened to me, want to buy this vase? It's in pretty high demand, but I'll give you a deal on it because I like you so much.
What the fuck? It's morning, huh? But for some reason, my body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. Wait a minute. Oh my god, it happened again! He's got a... What the fuck?
No, stop. It's tickling me.
Mekon, again? Hurry up and move. I can't breathe.
Jesus.
You've stopped moving. Now I can finally relax and sleep. Wait, huh?
Again.
Oh, it's cyanosis again! Hajime's gone limp. Get a hold of yourself. He regained consciousness? I'm so glad. I thought you died from suffocation.
Mikan, why are you here? The Monokuma announcement hasn't aired yet.
Now that you mention it, I came here to wake you up, but it seems like I accidentally fell asleep.
What kind of accident is that?
But good news, you see, Nagito's condition is stabilized.
Really?
I rushed over here to let you guys know, but Fuyuhiko's room was locked, so
yeah, my lock is still broken. Thanks, Ibuki.
anyway, please hurry over. Nagito can probably be saved.
Yeah, I got it. I quickly got dressed and headed over to the hospital with Mikan with a full-on boner. Although I did wonder why it was necessary to be so pumped up for some reason like that. Oh well, best not to think about it. Alright, are we just going to his room?
Nagito is in his patient room. Please hurry and see how he's doing.
Is somebody gonna be dead? Level 30 as we head in. Oh, there he is. He's still got the despair eyes and drool coming out of his mouth. There I saw Nagito, who managed to sit up in his bed.
Nagito, can you hear me? Hajime came by to see how you were doing. The twin Abukis are singing. I see, Ibuki must have been a twin duo. The Veronicas.
Is he supposed to be cured?
Well,
It's not like he's completely cured. He was just able to recover from his critical condition. They were utilizing their characteristic as twins, and they've been taking turns appearing before me. Which means there are actually 17 people on this island. The Veronicas, that's the answer.
After seeing this, it might have been better if he stayed quiet for just a little bit longer.
I'm so glad. I'm so relieved Nagito regained consciousness. I'm so glad. I feel dizzy. Somehow everything is spinning around me.
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right?
And if you insist, I will use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Then even though it's the morning, good night.
Mikan wobbled around a bit and left the room. She's definitely exhausted. Well, that's understandable. I mean, she fell asleep when she was supposed to come wake me up.
Man. All alone with Hajime, huh? I can't stand being in the same room as you.
Don't worry, I'm leaving. You should focus on curing that crappy disease of yours.
Yeah, hurry up and go away. I don't want to see your face anymore, bitch.
All right. Fuck you too, Nagito. All right, we're going to the... Oh. The morning Monokuma announcement should be starting soon. I should wait in the lobby for the transmission. What's going to happen to Mikan? Whether or not she caught the disease, huh? The surveillance camera unit's light is blinking. But that's weird, it's not transmission time yet. We'll check it, dumbass. If the light is blinking, it receives some sort of transmission from the other side, right? But that's pretty early, we haven't even received the Monokuma announcement yet. It might be something urgent, though. If so, there's no way I can make them wait until Fuyuhiko gets here. Alright, even if it's just me, I should receive the transmission. I reached my hand and pressed the reception button on the surveillance camera unit. Oh shit, that's a noose. Huh? Upon first glance, I immediately knew it wasn't a normal video. A slowly swaying dim light is shining on the black curtains. It felt like some sort of ritual was about to begin. Is this light from a candle? But what was the creepiest of all was that rope hanging from the ceiling. The end of the rope was tied in a loop, and beneath it there was a stepladder. It was like a gallows. What is this? I didn't understand at all what's going on with the music venue. And that's when it happened. What? The moment I saw a silhouette slowly entering the frame from the side of the screen, chills ran down my spine as if someone was dragging ice on me. A person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head. What the? As I raised my voice in surprise, the person in the hospital gown slowly started moving and began climbing the stepladder. Slowly, they took their time climbing it. They reached over to the rope hanging from the ceiling. Are you kidding me? And at that moment... Huh? The screen suddenly went pitch black, probably because the candle, the only source of light, had gone out. Son of a bitch! No matter what I said, there was no response from darkness on the other side of the monitor. Fuck, you better get over to the theater, dude! What the heck is this? What's going on? What in the world is going on? It doesn't matter, I have to do something about this. I might still be able to make it. I need to hurry over to the music venue. Oh, it's not the theater. I rushed out of the hospital and ran over to the music venue where the transmission was made. Oh shit, there's the announcement. Well, Fuyuhiko can handle that shit.
Speak Academy's good. Now then.
Damn, what is going on? Just now, that was the morning Monokuma announcement. Fuyuhiko should be arriving here shortly. No, I don't have time to wait for him. I've got to get to the music venue. Fuck you, Fuyuhiko. Woo! Yeah, I mean, it's close, dude. It's a 6-second run away. Just yell. Get in there. Please, please, please let me make it. I rushed into the music venue with a prayer in my heart. But I completely forgot. Prayer means nothing on this island. Ooh. Oh shit, somebody's already dead? It's a Buki? That long hair, man, that's a Buki. Dude, a Buki hanged herself. It's gnarly. Oh, and she broke the transmission. I was too late? What the hell is this? In the hot air inside the music venue, I couldn't keep myself from shouting. Hot air? Why is it so hot? What is this strange hot air inside the music venue? Now it's not the time to worry about that. More importantly, why isn't anybody coming? What is everyone doing? The body discovery announcement? That's right, there hasn't been an announcement yet. That's why nobody's noticed yet. Now I need to hurry and let the others know. From here, the motel is close by. There should be a lot of able-bodied people who can help me there. I should hurry. I ran to the motel as fast as I could, trying desperately not to trip over my own feet. Hey, somebody get out here! As soon as I arrived at the motel, I started shouting for help as loud as I could. I was wondering who was making such an infernal racket, so it was you. Gundam, something awful has happened.
What?
Don't tell me, do you intend to spread the pathogenic bacteria so you can take us all down with you?
I won't let you!
If you want to pass, you must defeat me first.
What happened? Is there a problem? Fighting is not allowed.
It's worse than trouble. There's a body.
Huh?
Didn't you hear me? A body was found.
Could it be?
A body?
Now, a lot of help you are.
Announce you.
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Hold on. Hajime, is that true?
Of course it is. Isn't that obvious?
Chiaki, have you seen Nagito's condition? Yes?
This fiend just has the same symptoms as him.
But still.
But there's no way you shouldn't check it out, because if Hajime is telling the truth, that means it happened again, right?
A killing?
Hey,
If that's true, we need to check it out.
If that's the case, I will not stop you.
This to me.
Leave this place to me and you fiends go on ahead. No need to worry, I will catch up with you easily.
That sounds like famous last words.
Chiaki, can you go? Yeah, it's better if we hurry, right? Then let's get the fuck out of here. So somebody had to have told Ibuki to go hang herself. That's gonna be the murder.
Oh, Hajime.
Mikan, why are you here?
Perfect timing. Please help us, Hajime.
Help us?
Hey,
Hajime, someone's coming from over there. Hajime and Chiaki, what are you guys doing here?
Fuihiko, why are you here too?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Ibuki.
Looking for Ibuki?
I was planning to rest in the on-call room, but I wanted to check on everyone before I did that, and Ibuki's missing from the hospital all of a sudden.
Huh?
perhaps.
So what Hajime was saying earlier.
Everyone, let's hurry.
Hurry where?
To the music venue. Don't ask, just follow me.
Music venue? Is Ibuki going to be there?
Oh yeah, she there. And we're just ignoring him and going right into the titty typhoon. So someone told Ibuki to hang herself. I don't know who it was, but that's gonna be the mystery of this investigation.
My wound hasn't completely healed yet. Don't make me run too much.
Hey,
Is Ibuki inside here?
The only way to know is to go inside and confirm. If that hang body is really Ibuki. Shit, not the camera. Let's go. I clenched my teeth and reached my hand toward the door. Oh fuck, it's locked.
Huh? What the heck? Why is it locked?
That doesn't make sense. I mean, I was able to go through there just a few minutes ago.
now.
Why don't we try from another entrance? This is the only entrance to the music venue. There isn't even a window we can go through.
Why is it locked?
I don't understand it myself, but if it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if it's gonna be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know.
Got nothing to do with you.
Doesn't matter if you can do it or not, we have to try.
Damn right.
Let's go, we'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go!
At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door at full speed. Oh, the door moved.
Maybe it'll open easily after all.
Yep.
Yeah, even with two girls here. All right, one more time.
At Fuyuhiko's signal, we charged into the door one more time. Slam. It was like a live performance had just ended. That moment of silence just before the audience breaks out into thunderous applause. And a few minutes after that silence, a scream surfaced. Yep, she's still there. Oh! Oh, what? What? Holy shit! Oh my god! There wasn't just a hang body. There was also another body, a suspended body belonging to Hiyoko. Wow! I was not expecting that. Holy shit. That's crazy.
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Damn.
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of
Wow. So we got two bodies. Hiyoko's was not there before. Two body discovery announcements in a row. That means the hang body with a hemp bag on its head. Hiyoko's suspended body. Both of these bodies have been discovered at the same time.
What is this? Hiyoko and who the hell is that? The one wearing the hemp bag? Could it be two victims?
But when I was here earlier, I didn't see Hiyoko's body. I only saw that hang body over there. Not even 10 minutes passed, but still, why?
What is this? Impossible, 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 impossible. It's impossible for killings to happen on this island.
Shut up, idiot!
This is just.
For now, we should lower that person wearing the hemp bag to the ground. Leaving it like that is just too sad.
Yes!
Oh, but what about preserving the scene of the crime?
Who fucking cares about that?
There's a control panel for the baton lighting on the wing of the stage. You can lower the body with that.
That one. Fuihiko ran over to the wing of the stage and pressed a button on the control panel. I don't know, man. Soda's kind of looking suspicious at this point. With a motorized sound like the growl of a starving beast, the baton lighting slowly descended. When it descended enough for us to reach, we all worked together to lower the body.
Now I'm going to take off the hemp bag, okay?
That's definitely Ibuki. Even though I expected it, it still didn't want to confront the reality. Under the hemp bag, there was no denying the face that I saw belonged to Ibuki.
Damn it.
It's all my fault. If only I did a better job watching over Ibuki. You're wrong. It's not your fault, Mikan. No matter how we feel, the one at fault is...
What's the matter?
Jeez, it feels like someone died in here or something.
So you finally showed up, the root of all evil.
How dare you call your big brother the root of all evil? I even went to the trouble of bringing everyone for you. Bringing everyone?
Are you kidding me?
What the hell is going on here? Ibuki and Kyoko?
What?
So 2 people have been killed?
Whoa there, that's not all. I've also summoned the others who were at the hospital.
The others?
Looks like another serious incident occurred while I was unaware.
Damn it!
I can't believe it. They did such a horrible thing. Nagito, Akane, are you okay? Huh? Yeah, of course.
What do you mean, of course?
No way!
Are you talking about the despair disease? Jeez, you guys, that stuff is totally over now.
Over?
Yeah, because I got bored.
For that silly reason?
And now that the killing has started, there's no need to keep that motive around anymore. Yeah, the despair disease is gone now, so you don't have to worry about it anymore.
What'd you say?
What the heck? That's impossible. How can you spread a disease and cure it so easily? Who cares about that itty bitty detail? What matters is that it's already been cured. So let's go back to our main topic and proceed as usual.
The Monokuma file!
Jesus, this is all going so fast.
See ya later!
I'll be waiting at the class trial. Do your best to investigate.
This cannot be.
Again, we have to do this again?
We have no choice. Like last time, if this means one of us killed these 2, then we cannot let this be.
Why do we have to do this?
Thinking like that won't do anything. We have to do this. If we don't do anything, we'll all be executed.
What do you yearn?
Abandon your overdependence and complaints this instant. Those have no place in this world.
What about Nekomaru? What's going to happen to him? Is he not going to participate this time? Is that even allowed?
Nekomaru.
Huh? That's strange, I'm crying. What happened to me? Looks like lingering after effects of the despair disease. It's nothing for you to worry about. Are you okay?
Yep.
Fortunately, it seems like I have nothing to worry about.
This is bad.
Since you had the liar disease, your after effects could be lies, maybe?
To me.
Please leave Nekomaru to me. Everyone must focus on investigating, so I must do my very best. Alrighty, I will definitely bring back Nekomaru and win everyone's trust.
It seems we should leave Nekomaru to Monami.
What about guarding this area? Do we still need it?
Damn it.
I'll stay. I still don't feel good yet.
It's better if I stay here too, right? I should perform the autopsy again, right?
Damn right.
Then I'll leave that to you. Then let's get started so we can end this nightmare for good.
That's right, we need to end this. We need to finish this once and for all. I know there's no way we can believe that one of us did this. But for those two's sake, we need to find the truth, and then we need to end this nightmare once and for all. Time to investigate. Alright, I'm looking at the thermostat in the back of the room.
Like, I've been putting up with this for a while. Well, why is it so damn hot in here? I hate being hot.
It's because your clothes are so smothering.
I seriously can't stand it. I'll let you guys investigate this place.
And so Kazuichi left the music venue under a cloud of grumbling complaints. But it is really hot. In fact, it's sweltering hot. Why is it this hot? No, before that I need to check the Monokuma file first. Okay, what do we got? There are 2 victims this time, Ibuki Miyota and Hyoki Saionji. Ibuki Miyota's cause of death was a crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no other external injuries. Hyoki Saionji's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. Damn, Hyoko got it bad. It appears her death was instant. Wow. What the... Is this it? I already knew the cause of death from the beginning, so this isn't going to be a useful clue. Well, that's why you gotta investigate, Hajime. It's strange. Why did the killer kill 2 people? Huh? I mean, the more people you kill, the more clues you'll leave, right? So I don't think it's really necessary to kill 2 people and take that kind of risk.
I agree with that. Or was there a reason that they had to kill 2 people? A reason for killing 2 people? Regardless, something like this shouldn't be forgiven,
I'll
so
definitely find out.
I will definitely find the truth behind this case. That's what I think. Seriously, I'd really prefer if she had a more confident sounding catchphrase. You've already said that. Check the thermostat, dude. Can we not do that yet? I guess we can't. The shattered remains of a machine are spread out all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be a surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
Kazuichi put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this?
Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here?
What do you mean?
Even if they know they are being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? Surveillance camera unit. Okay. Off to a start here. Let's take a look at the bodies. Or the stage. Oh, there we go. It's Ibuki's body here. Ibuki's body lay atop of the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown that she was wearing when she was sick. Huh? What's this on Ibuki's feet? Okay, that's blood. I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? Well, there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki. If that's the case, the blood belongs to someone else. Could be Hiyoko.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hint back. You could tell by her hair, bro. You knew that shit was Ibuki before you even saw it. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
well,
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. This means she was told to commit suicide, dude. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Ibuki had a hint bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. That's the same hint bag that was in the movie theater. Why did she have a hint bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hint bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. It looks like this isn't a normal bag. I think the movie has something to do with it. I think we only saw Nagito as the only person that saw the movie, but I think these other 2, Akane and Ibuki, probably also saw the movie. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I can tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact that this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't have been any rope in here. Which means it was obtained from the supermarket. Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Excuse me, Makan, do you have a moment?
What's happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body, dumbass. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself.
You're right, yep, I got it.
So this rope wouldn't be much of a clue. Now I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Okay. The rope itself might be used as a clue there. There's blood on the stepladder. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a bloodstain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries. If that's the case, then it must be Hiyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does that mean? Stepladder has been added to the truthful section.
Is it gonna be something crazy like Hiyoko committed suicide, told Ibuki to kill herself, and then but how would she have been tied up?
Stupid. Stupid! I'm not a good investigator.
There's a massive candle position near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. All right. Chiaki, get out of the way. Yoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it, who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied to the front. Did the killer do this too? Okay. But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. Must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here, but that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and then taped her up in such a short amount of time? Maybe. Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so, because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hey, Hajime, do you have a minute?
No, you're in the way.
Now,
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Help?
actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something.
Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Ah, that's exactly it.
why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know?
Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead?
Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Hey, Akane!
Yo, what's up?
Hey, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other is such a wonderful
Well
thing.
then.
Let's see.
Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono.
Damn it, she's tied up so tight I really can't reach with my hand.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
There's something.
Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
Perhaps?
It looks different than the keys at the cottage, so this may be a key to her motel room.
The key to her motel room, huh?
But
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier.
Which means we can conclude that this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Alright, we need to go check that room.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime?
Of course, that's why I'm investigating.
It's true that there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a sec. All of those mysteries, what I think the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think?
Hide the wound on her neck.
I don't really want to know if there was a true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone, after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood.
A sea of blood, huh? 2 dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. That has nothing to do with what Nagito just said. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there?
Nothing dropped, it's just dirty.
Dirty.
Hey,
See, take a close look at the floor.
see?
Ooh, okay.
If you look closely,
You're right, there's a smudge, as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a bloodstain?
Yep.
well, a bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from
But
here.
still.
Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it?
Hide it.
Oh,
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off.
The reason the killer wiped the bloodstain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Okay, we're on to something there. I think I got all the clues. Maybe, oh no, I can look at the thermostat here. Looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. All right, I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off for a while. So they turned the AC temp up really, really high. There's the lighting control. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting on the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hang body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had a dim candlelight ambience to it, and it didn't look like the lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use the lighting? Was there a reason that could have inconvenienced them?
So you have.
I see. So you noticed too, Fiend.
Noticed.
So you didn't notice. Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed the aberrant item?
Look at the baton lighting. You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting.
So, you finally noticed.
But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
See it!
There is no need.
Go by 4 dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk Junpei. Now is the time for you to take flight. Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction.
A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Nice. It started running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles, and then the paper fluttered downward and was deftly caught by Gundam.
Did you see that? Behold the power of Ultimate Evil Eye Wielder. Wow, that was amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks. They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form.
So, what's with the paper?
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells scribed onto it.
Close.
It appears it's nothing useful.
No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too unnatural. Scrap of thick paper. Okay. What else do we need? Oh, just the curtain. There's a black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't be reached from one edge of the stage to the other. It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring the curtain from the supermarket? If they went that far, it was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Okay, so the curtain is added. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here, too. So what is in the storage room? Oh, shit. What do you gotta say? Nagito, did you come in here to investigate the storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped-over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hyoko. That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
What?
That's the main reason why this case is really special.
Huh?
Man.
But I can't say for certain, though.
What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right.
Hey, if you can explain it to me in detail, I think I might be able to give you some more useful information.
Really? You might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer.
Mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I'll gladly become the enemy. I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time.
Huh? What does that mean?
Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Gut feelings?
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you.
Where exactly are you talking about? Her motel room. Oh, the movie theater. See, that's where I'm thinking the movie was the motive. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Compared to the last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? There's carpeting, wallpaper, paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. Huh? This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There are a lot of stickers all over the front side of the wallpaper. And this edge of the wallpaper. It looks a little torn, but what does it mean? Okay, so that was probably the tear that was used and put up above the lighting. Musical instruments. There's a lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there's also instruments and machines that I've never used before. You've never seen a fucking banjo? But they don't look like they pertain to the case. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check about how you look. I guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Jesus, Hajime, you've never heard of a fucking banjo. Alright, I think maybe we need to talk to people. Maybe I've not found everything on the stage. I'll talk to everyone first and see what they say. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Yeah, I really don't get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. That's weird. There's no way I've got that kind of weakness. It'd probably go away if I battled a strong dude, or if I let him put it in my butt. But Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Oh, I said Nekomaru will probably come back.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. Huh? What? Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? And it looks like it was broken. That's probably what was propping the door. What happened to it?
Like,
It's something, if something like that is in front of the door, you think it might be a really big clue?
Why would this be a clue?
Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's gonna be possible. Of the four of us, two of us are girls, you know. It doesn't matter if we could do it or not, we have to try. Let's go, we'll all charge at the same time. Ready, set, go!
Fuyuhiko signal, we charged in the door at full speed. Do we really need to see this entire cut? We can put 2 and 2 together. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door.
But when I examined it, I found that this door doesn't have a lock at all.
Huh?
The door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. If a handle was used at the bar to bar the door here, well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening?
You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door?
The broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that.
Then how was the killer able to get out? Oh, that is a good point. I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape the outside.
Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue.
And they waited until we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. Wow, that's really fucking elaborate.
You know, why didn't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I won't let the killer get away with this.
The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but...
Listen to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing.
Chiaki, that was kind of a cool entrance.
Well,
Alright, dude. Hajime's thirsty. Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see?
You're right, what is this? It looks too firm to think it's rubber.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but
As she said that, Chiaki bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. She fucking ate it? Are you serious? Why are you putting that in your mouth?
it smells like workshop
Chemicals. Workshop?
And this chewiness. I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly onto the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? I guess. Let's talk to Gundam, see if he knows anything.
Did you direct your gaze to the brave stature of my 4 Dark Devas of Destruction?
Okay. She done with her autopsy?
If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved.
Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing?
Well, after leaving Nagito's room when I went to the on-call room, that's when it came to me. That I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone.
You know, with Hiyoko being dead, Mikan really doesn't have like a super strong alibi. She could have easily killed Hiyoko and told Ibuki to kill herself.
So I quickly ran out of the hospital.
So that's what happened.
And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could come look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby.
That is a long story.
I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you because we've been together since this morning.
You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room.
That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy?
If you talk to me again later, I'll tell. Oh,
If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what you know to know. So please spare my life at least.
what happened to not doubting me? Okay, yeah, Mikan's account. All right, with this, we might be able to be close to finish investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure those autopsy results. You just talked to her. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now?
But to tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive. But it's not my fault. This music venue is just too hot.
Because of the...
No, because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death.
Because of the heat? Is that possible?
If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death.
I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death?
I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear. It should be clear the order of what occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko.
And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders.
Imitation murder? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or a film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this?
Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
That movie?
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people.
The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This, too, must be the will of Kazama.
It's certainly conceivable, but if the killer wishes to complete the imitation... Hold on a sec, what are you talking about, an imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I've prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same black ink can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
You mean you've added another rule?
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the black one would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains.
If this is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings?
Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules.
I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think of someone who would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
Huh?
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for 1 person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person can certainly achieve victory.
Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or if 4 incidents overlap one another?
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Meaning 2 killers can exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Alright, fine. That's right, there's always 1 killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave.
I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little. Yep, that makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
It means a third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough.
you guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation?
Could it be you haven't seen it?
Seen it? Seriously, seen what? Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets.
So they've all seen the movie. Then the imitation is...
Good instinct.
Of course, it's an imitation of that movie.
Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see, Nagito mentioned something about it. Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Obviously, the movie theater. Okay.
You...
I see, so you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. Then I should get going, too. There are a lot of places I want to investigate.
Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki?
Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on in the hospital in the first place.
You're right.
Thanks to that, the despair disease, we could not go there for some time.
She's right, it might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Alright, so we're gonna go to the movie theater first. Then we'll go to the motel, then we'll go to the hospital. I think that would be a good order of operations.
All right, we're gonna hit up the motel because it was on the way to the movie theater. It was the closest thing. So we're gonna go here first. I just remembered I never went inside the rooms of the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Yeah, fuck Gundam. I'm gonna talk to Fuyiko.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body?
It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey,
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki?
As I can recall...
Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body? Yeah!
Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious? Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared.
So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Oh, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there.
Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
No, we went to the movie theater and saw that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I didn't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? That's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long.
In that short time, there was no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her up around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body. What? Do you still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true, I've done things I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you did doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Okay, so it's Fuyuhiko's alibi. God, do I have to fucking talk to you?
So you have
I'm starting to hate Gundam. You're here, right. Come on out. Are you talking to me? I can see you. Do you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko standing in? Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? He probably doesn't have parents. Looks like it's locked, but dude, you have the key. The key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this. It opened, just as I thought. This was the key to Hiyoko's room. Alright, I guess I should go inside. What is in here? What we got? Bro, this place is empty. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Huh? Did the door open? How the hell are you here? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just, I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Yeah, you need to elaborate on that, sister. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. So she was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room? Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday, I went to talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it'd be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time, and then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. Okay. So she didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her... Oh, so she didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh? Right. The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru, that Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. So that's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono? Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own. If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Okay, so that was pretty much her motive to go to the storage room. And that's when she kicked me out.
Cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked in her room, made sure that she put the... Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. So somebody was listening. Okay. What we got here?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see, then you really should watch the movie first. Hey, manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes?
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer?
Do you have a problem with
What
that?
are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Sunder Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being... God damn it.
My lack of education can't fucking read this. Sunder. Yo, what's up, guys? Editor Zane here. So the pronunciation of that word is actually tsundere. It is a Japanese term for a character development process that depicts a character with a personality who is initially polarized as either warm or soft, cold, temperamental, hot-headed, before gradually showing a warmer, friendlier side over time. So an example of this would actually be Fuihiko in the actual story of Danganronpa. I didn't know such a term existed, so I learned something through that. I hope you did too. There you go. The more you know. Alright guys, back to the program. I guess. I don't know.
You even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it.
But my resistance was in vain and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker.
See, it's this one.
I'm sorry I was born stupid.
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie.
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Okay, here you go. It already says so in the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give one ticket away per person, so you only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I don't plan to watch it. I only plan to watch it once.
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Hey, Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe.
Why?
No reason, just think of it as a protection charm.
Okay. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. Alright, well, fuck waiting. That reminds me the item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like it's a tote bag made of hemp cloth with the decal of Monami's face on it. Did you catch that with your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, blah, blah, blah. We already know all this. The tote bag is gone. Well, yeah, no shit, dude. Whoa there, were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
Oh, stupid.
Stupid, there's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
Oh, we know. I remember you said there was only one because it was a limited item, right?
It's not limited to one, it's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
When you buy one bag, you get another one for free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Little fucker.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the
Now
tongue.
then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
Okay, shut up and let me watch this dumbass movie.
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, that sounds so
Well then,
half-assed.
Please relax and enjoy the film.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise. and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself.
Gullible.
And died.
So it's like the Wizard of
He also
Oz.
met a Monami lion who was missing her courage. So he pumped her full of arrows.
Akane?
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart. So Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
I'm assuming that would have been Nagito?
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Jesus.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation.
How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask.
I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
But thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in that movie. And not just that, Bihoko's suspended body matched the lion's death too, but she wasn't shot with arrows though, she had her throat slit. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now, or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Okay. So we finally got that thing taken care of. Last place to go to is the hospital, and then we will be finished with the investigation. We are checking the hospital. Let's talk to Chiaki. I'm kind of suspicious of Soda a little bit, too.
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's really only been a few days.
Okay. What do you have to say for yourself? Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey,
Yeah, so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious.
Didn't you get that from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little.
Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. That video was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed from the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that.
Okay. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions.
Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video on that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were only using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath it there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed the stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and wasn't displaying anything anymore. I don't see Ibuki's hair at all, so that may have been the killer. And didn't they already say that Ibuki was killed before she was hanged? Or was it the order of the deaths?
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras had infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was really old.
Hold on. At the time you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah.
You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her.
But I didn't make it in time.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer?
Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt Ibuki climbed
The stepladder on her own, right? Well, it must have been Ibuki, but still. Where's those handprints in the background? Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
Don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it.
Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily.
Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden.
She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset? I don't know, I just don't see Ibuki's hair. Dude, what? You need to check these handprints out, bro. I don't know if they were there before, but... We're going to the conference room. Here we go! Oh, what's Akane doing here?
Now then.
I'm finally getting back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. Nice. No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here? Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more than the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown that you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. Yeah. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mikan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta get back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on her guard duty was a bad idea. What's this? It's pitch black and I can't see anything. It's the switch.
Don't turn it on.
Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
What's fully exposed?
Hey, Hajime.
If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Aw, bummer.
Troll fail. What? No sooner did she finish saying anything, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised?
Surprised? I don't get it. I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in the conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through. See, a black curtain that blocks out the light is also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. A black light is blocking the curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yeah, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail. I just wanted to mess with you. Yeah, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Yeah, what's your deal? I should move on to a different place. I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's everything.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yeah! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
Alright, whatever. It's already time. So, this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I could do is go. Alright, with that, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. Really looking forward to seeing how the third trial progresses. We have a few people that are suspicious. Soda being one of those guys, and I don't know, Sonia. We didn't see Sonia throughout the entire thing, even though she had a little bit of an alibi leading Hiyoko to the dresser room with the mirror. She knows that it's at least there, so I don't know, could be something there, maybe. We just have to find out. So, until then, guys, take it easy. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you at trial number 3. Peace!